Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to Paul's Monday Market Update, number 195 for Monday, 15th of September 2025. As always, you are very welcome here, but just remember that you are always responsible for your own trading decisions. Autozone, AZO, Autozone on the weekly chart here. Now, if, like me, you have a lot of middle-aged male friends who are absolute petrol heads, you will get to quite clearly see how much time, energy, and money they will willingly spend on their cars, whether it be the family car or their own little sports car, of which my friends have quite a few. I don't in any way consider myself a petrol head. They're a bit two-dimensional and slow for me, but that's a different story for a different day. But what I do like is trends, and I'm good at identifying trends, and AutoZone has been a fantastic trend for the last few years. So for those of us in the UK, AutoZone is like a bigger, better version of Halfords, right? And invariably what we have seen over the last few years is as the policies in the US and elsewhere in the West, as we saw interest rates rise, what we saw was that lots of people coming to the end of their HP on their cars, rather than actually just being able to get a new car on HP. Many people have instead bought basically second-hand cars and are maintaining them or doing them up as themselves because of either the cost of new HP, because the interest rates are much higher, or just generally the lack of monthly disposable income as people's livelihoods have been squeezed. So that is one of the reasons. I'm sure there are many other reasons, but that is why we've seen AutoZone. They have contributed to this fantastic trend in AutoZone, and every time I think that it can't go any further, it does. Which is just great. It's a great lesson to learn for all trend followers that stick with the plan. If you're going to be a trend follower, you have to sort of ride the trend and take it. And here, the red 50 period moving average, which I'll talk about in equities, has been a great fair value line, has provided really good sort of dynamic support as we've worked our way up. From I started getting interested in it, I think it was around about sort of 1700, 1700, but you can see it has just continued to work its way high, a bit of an ascending triangle there. And once again, excuse my terrible artistry, but you get the idea. As I said, we had a double top earlier in the year, and I was like, is this the end of that trend? But no, we pushed higher. The thing that would concern me is that we're starting to go parabolic here. Once price starts going vertical, I do start to get a little bit nervous. We can see we had an example of this sort of through 2024. What I tell to people when price is going parabolic is, if you're on the sidelines, do not be chasing price. That never works well. If you are already in this trade, then this is where you I'm starting to tighten up stops, all right, and just starting to realise that nothing can go vertical or nothing can go vertical for a long time. But actually, what we'll see is maybe there'll be a pullback, and then maybe that will provide an opportunity. Maybe the big round number of 4,000, that would be I'd be looking to add on that at this particular moment. So that is AutoZone, and as I said, it's a great trending chart. Want to add to your watch list to see how that plays out.